Very green back in the Newberries. And floriferous. Green and full of life above Laughlin. Close out the trip here. Dig into these canyons a bit deeper. Probably get stuck a lot. So it goes. Pull yourself back out some other way. The densest patch of Cylindropuntia biglovii in Nevada, I would have to say. On these southeasternmost slopes of the Newberries, as far as the eye can see. That little monoptilon, which I probably saw 2020 but didn't really realize it. Genus of just 2 species and of this region. Oh, my bag falling startled me there. Little compact annuals, white-rayed daisies, with maybe, well, I hope not, might be some schismus nearby, or maybe it's just a polemon before they flowered. It's grass-looking things. No, it's schismus. Schismus is a small genus, I do believe. Annual grasses here. From the Mediterranean, I believe. Thriving side by side with a small genus of asters. I hope you can hear those birds. It's quite lively, this part of Nevada for now. All these puntias are going to flower soon. Tamaric's starting to appear. Be bottoming out in just a mile and a half most. There's some steep drops, so it's time to traverse this way across some of the canyons. See how it works out. Sand is wet still here in the shade. The rest of the surface dries out extraordinarily quickly, within a few days or so. Probably some underneath for the roots available still, of course, for a little while. Top couple few inches, maybe 4 or 5 inches. There's water available for a bit. Those slopes up there dry out very quickly, though, compared to these sandy wash bottoms. Dig into the sand and find it wet pretty quickly. But yeah, it's still wet in some aspects. A lot of tamaracks all of a sudden. The dominant wash shrub now. Lupinus sparsiformis. It's a trickle, narrowing in and wetter. Have to traverse over soon, which might mean ascending back up a bit. Super rugged all of a sudden. Out of the blue, as they say. It's nice drinkable water in the deep Mojave, I would say. Rare event. Little super blooms on all sides. Nice grove of Camisonia there. Good to get them in fruit and flower. A little bit of both. Just like a mustard maybe. Yet so different from a mustard at the same time. Of course. All of these Newberry canyons inevitably become precipitously steep towards their very bottom. It's not so for their upper lengths. Talk about the South Newberries now, not necessarily the North. And so I'm gonna go canyon to canyon for a bit, see how it works out. It's gonna be slow going, but hopefully botanically interesting, because the washes themselves aren't actually so right now. Been finding new things mostly on the open slopes. Although, darn it, I better run into Matalea before it's over. My eyes are open for it in canyons like this. Going from canyon to canyon. That's what's happening here at the 1150 contour line. Just about exactly. That's where it steepens and drops off. Maybe I can get lower still via different drainage. I might have to try each one out in a way. It'll be an entertaining finale, I think. Did such a trip in the lower Lake Mead once, and it was very fine indeed. Yeah, poke into each canyon here, try a dip down, see what happens. This is kind of amazing. Even the sub-drainages look like steep drop-offs. I'm gonna go check it out up close, but that's what it appears to be. Yep, even these look pretty intimidating. There's a short distance below, as you can see. That's Big Bend State Park, or whatever the hell it's called. Big Bend, Colorado. But yeah, these side ridges, dividing ridges, are doable, it seems. Just above this fin of this band of canyon drops. They're locally common here. unlike anywhere else I've seen. A lot of them. A robust population. There's very few of them, as far as I can tell, up towards the California border more, dead mountains. Otherwise, this is a hot subtropical element. Like Dudleya and Nolina, but lower in elevation here, just 1,000 feet or so. Look at them all. Never seen such a thing. You outnumber Larius, creosotes. It's pretty neat. It's an astounding number of them. This gully as well. They're all on the ridges too. Look at them all. They keep going. Here's another one. Here's another. Good God. Maybe this area, this particular part, got the least rain of all somehow. Maybe it's the driest of the dries. Maybe the seeds of the annuals don't stick around on these substrates. That's another possibility. It's clouding up like a bat out of hell. I just threw on a jacket over my long shirt. Patchwork of cloud is forming mists in between the patches, forming a more full cloud cover. As the morning progresses, that means storm's coming, and I'll be racing away from it overnight and tomorrow, I guess, to get back home. Might behoove me to move my hooves. I am surprised to report that it is freaking cold. With the wind and the cloud, even though it's sunny right at the moment, it's mostly not so. Feels good in the sun. The wind really has picked up today though, and something's blowing in. Cloud plus wind equals maritime coastal feel. Equals chilly in March. Let's come back. To have stumbled across some Mojaveya and some Matalea, but it's seeming less and less likely with each passing step. After fields of chrysanthemum, we got fields of poppies. It's a nice send-off for now. Camisonias and Schultzias intermixed. Blooming as one. It's time to go from low here up to high and probably never visit this 1,000-foot region again this season, I'm guessing. Looking quite green across there in Arizona as well. My goodness. Catch the greenery as the season progresses. Be green in May across the north after all. It's looking like. Clearing up, I guess. Still a little on the cool side. Following this unnamed drainage upwards and finding lots of cool stuff still. It's a shame to leave, I guess. That has to be done. Just a couple more miles up that way and I'm pretty much back. It's a highway crossing sooner than it seems. Light green slopes up here. Those bracts are interesting, very dark and foreshortened, pointy tipped and very much resembling the leaves nonetheless. Gorgeous blossoms. They are not all doing it, not by any means.